welcome to Construct Designing. This platform is for architects, interior designers, material vendors, engineers, and everyone who has interest in construction industry. Now, before I dive into my today's video, I want you guys to subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon so that whenever we come up with any interesting new video, you get notified. So today's video is about the checklist which I usually prepare for my first site visit. I have been practicing this since a very long time, and this has been a real help when I sit down and do the site analysis. And trust me, like the data which is collected during the site visit is the primary data which I use for my site analysis. It is everything, like when I start with my zoning, it's the first thing is the data collection which I want. And it's very important that the correct data is in your hand. So in my this video, I had spoken about the data which should be collected from the maps which are available on online, and also you need to collect data from the surveyors and the survey plans. So I've spoken about that. If you haven't seen this video, I've given a link in my description box. You can have a look at that. In my today's video, I'm going to discuss about know your consultants, and trust me, it will be a very useful content for you guys. So make sure you watch this. So let's get started.
Now moving forward to the most important point, know your consultants. Let us understand that developing a site is an integrated design approach. So you need to be clear that what information you need from other consultants with respect to your site. How these information can help you with your site analysis and the clarity on your design approach.
Land surveyor. Land surveying engineer determines three-dimensional position of points, distance, and angles between them. They give you the exact positioning of physical and natural features on site. They give you all the required measurements, which are further taken for the assessment. This data is collected by architects and other consultants for their respective assessment. This exercise gives you a clear picture if any challenges or discrepancies are there on site. Then this is taken further to the surveyor and the authorities and resolved at first stage itself. The other technique in surveying is drone surveying. It is also known as unmanned aerial vehicles. These are usually used if the plots are huge in size. They are preferred as they are faster than the manual use of land surveying. All this data is then collected and stored in GIS. GIS is the display of geographical data with information. This tool is used for the study of watershed management, managing the phases of construction on site and the neighboring boundaries, and much more to it. Next up is the geotechnical engineer.
Geotechnical engineers mainly assess the materials in the earth crust and also assess material for the solution of engineering. They study soil mechanics, which will help us determine the favorable land to lay foundation. They will also help us in the grading consideration and assess the subsurface flows, and so on. They also assess the materials which can be used for construction and other site activities. Next up are MEP engineer. They cater to mechanical, electrical and plumbing consideration on site. MEP is the most important factor for the smooth functionality of the building. MEP engineers assess the site with respect to the type of building and the plot area of the site. They do all the necessary calculations for their service designing. They also assess the site with respect to the municipal water supply network, municipal sewage network, municipal stormwater network, electrical receiving substations. They also assess the site with respect to CFO. They are the ones who give the ideal position of DG backup provision and the stormwater drainage. Next up is structural engineer. Structural engineers design the structural skeleton of the building considering all the loads and other external factors. They assess the site with respect to all the loads which will impact their structural design. They are majorly involved in the design process with the architect with respect to the structural stability. Next up are licensing architect, designer architect, and landscape architect, who have a major role to play post all the assessment is done on site, and they carry this data for their site analysis and site assessment. Priority being designing as per bylaws, climatic responsive buildings, socio-economic consideration, and the aesthetic design.
That's about it, guys. I hope you really like this video. Do subscribe to our channel and follow us on our Instagram page. I've given the link in the description box. And I will see you soon, guys, with an interesting new video. Till then, bye bye.